Welcome to the Sophia Chang Show. It's the 1st of September, which is sorting day here at Hogwarts, and the first of as many episodes as I want for Harry Potter month. Is it actually Harry Potter month somewhere? Don't know, don't care. Over here in Sophia Changland, we are Harry Pottering all day long. So I've been a Gryffindor since day one, and as a lot of diehard Potterheads know, you usually span two houses. A lot of it comes down to your own preference as well. Harry was given the choice. He would have made a really good Slytherin, but he wanted to be in Gryffindor. And if you look at Hermione, a lot of people wonder, why is she not a Ravenclaw, right? She's one of the most brilliant witches of her age, if not the most brilliant, depending on what you guys think of Ginny Weasley. I can't stand Ginny Weasley. That's a whole other story, but for me, I also could have been a Ravenclaw. In fact, a lot of my Pottermore sorting answers veer more towards Ravenclaw, but I'm still a Gryffindor, and that's because I value my bravery and my courage over intelligence. It took me a long time to even be able to verbalize that, because a lot of the sorting, it has to do with where your heart lies. Even Snape would tell you that. You can just tell when you sort if you're getting sorted incorrectly. It just doesn't feel right. And as many Ravenclaw traits as I have, it doesn't feel right to be in the blue. Could that be because it's the Harvard Yale? That's probably a lot to do with it, right? Crimson for life. I mean, even just looking at the Eli colors, it produces this revulsion in me, a very visceral reaction. And I think only those of us involved in that famed rivalry can really understand that. So I think another reason why I feel very much a Gryffindor is because they're defined as having just this instant rivalry with Slytherin, right? You don't really see that as much with the other two houses. Ravenclaw they're very intellectual. They're brilliant people. They seem very kind of calm and tempered, which I'm not. And while it would be lovely to be in the same house as our beloved goddess, Jo Rowling, it doesn't feel right. I'm more of a heart-led person, and I have been known to dive impulsively into something. Even though I am a raging overthinker, I have definitely dove headfirst into something, and you don't see Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff being like, oh, those damn gold Hufflepuff, but you do see an instant rivalry between the Gryffindors and the Slytherin. So I feel that as well. The Harvard, Yale, boom, instantly. Like it's almost a reflex. Like when somebody says, "Oh, I went to Yale," I go, "I'm sorry," and it's and they get it. Everybody, all the pussy Californians, like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you said that," and it's, "Oh, shut up, get off my lawn." But they get it. There's this kind of gut reaction between an Eli and a Crimson. In the same way that there's a Slytherin Gryffindor gut reaction. It's really fun. I like it. I like that a lot. I do, however, share one house with Jo Rowling, and that's Thunderbird. So at Ilvermorny, which is the American school, we are both Thunderbird, which I believe Tina from Fantastic Beasts was as well. Yeah, she was. And then Queenie was a Puckwudgie. Which I feel like is a Hufflepuff. I think that's the equivalent. Although Thunderbird, I don't think is a Gryffindor equivalent. If I'm not mistaken, it might be a Slytherin. I'm not sure. Or you tell me if there's been different equivalencies and some. So you let me know what you think. I'd love to know what house you are. I could literally talk about this like forever, for a million years. So stay tuned for a month-long festivities. I'm going to discuss the time that I went to Hogwarts. No joke, that's where I graduated from. And the great Harry Potter reread that I'm in the middle of, that I promised that I would be delving into last episode, the Camp NaNoWriMo episode. Alrighty, any other Potterheads out there? There's a new look to the Sorting Hat coming on. That's the latest from Pottermore, just released today on Sorting Day. And one of the train stations over across the pond, they actually put the 12 p.m. on the dot train to Hogwarts via Hogsmeade. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Thanks so much for listening to the Sophia Chang Show. If you liked what you heard, subscribe, rate 5 stars, and better yet, write a review about what you liked. And feel free to submit any questions that you have that you want answered on air. I really appreciate you listening.